actually wear, is that your brand or you just wear that?
Yeah, I have it in my backpack, actually.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Yeah. So I'm glad you made it, man.
Yeah,
It's
thank
cool.
you for
Donna Lee,
having me.
thank you so much for being on the podcast. Thank you for giving us your time.
Donna. Did I get it right? So you're half Thai, half Irish, right?
Yeah, I'm Irish.
Irish.
That is
Nice.
a crazy mix.
Yeah. Cause that's a little bit of crazy with a little bit of alcohol. We're both alcoholics, I
I
guess.
know. Well,
yeah.
you say you like to talk dirty. My husband hates this joke, but I wrote a joke about being Thai and Irish because you know the stereotypes, right? Thai people are very.
I lived in Thailand 3 years.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so a lot of
you
this.
know the
Yeah.
stereotypes.
Oh man, I was deep in the trenches of that culture.
We almost lost him.
I thought, yeah.
Bangkok almost had me at one moment.
I can't imagine. I've never
dude.
been back. I was born there, but I haven't been back.
I was teaching English out there.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, it was wild, man.
Wow.
3 years of debauchery and regret.
2 days in Bangkok, I got tired of it. I was like, get me out of here.
You're like, it's a lot.
A lot of penicillin shots, if you know what I mean.
Oh my God! I bet. All those lady boys.
You know, well, once you know, John, you'll understand. Yeah,
That's just a fun time, you know.
it's the culture. It's the culture. It's a culture thing.
I like to adjust to the culture I'm in, you know.
You know, you never know. All holes are the same in the dark.
I heard you say that too. What did you say? You go, oh, I just don't say too much dirty stuff because I don't want to embarrass my kids.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, my kids are just totally gonna be
Once,
totally
once they get old enough and find out, they're gonna hate both of us.
Dad was a scumbag.
Right? Oh no. Yeah. No, I did search for the funniest mom in America when I started comedy the first time in 2006. So it had to be clean. And I didn't know how to do it. And that's right when I was starting. So I didn't know how to do any other comedy. So I thought, well, why would I go, do something else? And then everybody kept telling me, it's clean comedy is hard. It's a harder comedy. But then you can get corporate gigs and you can make more money and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, well, why would I change that? So, and I never wanted my son to see something online and be embarrassed.
Yeah. No, and it definitely is harder. I mean, because you got a lot of the women comics I see, it's always like, my vagina and I'm a whore in it. And it's like, that's not funny to most guys. I look at
Really?
I'm not really entertained by that. But when I looked at yours, I was laughing my ass off. Like,
oh, good.
Yeah, the donkey joke was
the donkey one was good. Yeah,
the one with
my favorite.
the one with what is Stevie Wonder?
the answer machine. Yeah.
It was money.
Thank you.
I was like, holy shit, this is hilarious. Like, it was really good.
Yeah,
but I loved it. Yeah, it was really.
Thanks. Yeah, they're all based in truth, right? All our comedy's probably based in truth or tragedy. So.
Yeah, all right, that's what it is. But that's the beauty of comedy, right? You take the absurdity of life and you make it funny. And that's one thing I was going to tell you because you ended up touring with Hughley, or not touring, but you did a couple gigs.
Yeah, I did
DL
some
Hughley?
shows with DL Hughley back in the day.
That's pretty awesome. It's just so tragic seeing him now. For me, because he just does like political rants now, and I'm like, bro, be funny, and I don't mind the political rants, but make it funny because that's what he's good at, and he's great.
I know. I don't like to watch anything about politics.
I know,
My head is in the sand.
It gets
I don't
tiring
know.
after a while.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter what side you're on. It's just overwhelming. It's just too much, and it's sad.
Well, for
Either
me,
way.
if they make it funny, I'm cool with it. But
Right.
DL Hughley, like, he's just ranting and pissed off. I'm like, oh man, like, what happened? You're the kings of comedy. Come on, like you definitely have the skill to make it funny.
Yeah.
But that is insane that you got to meet DL Hughley.
Yeah, that's a great story. Is it okay if I share this?
Oh, dude, share it.
Absolutely.
So when I first met him, I got into comedy in 2006, and I was an opener. I became a really good host or opener because I did it part time, and I had a child and a job, and all the divorce and everything. Anyway, I went to Cap City Comedy in Austin, knowing that DL Hughley was going to be there, and he was one of my favorite comedians. And I went up to him after the show because I was one of the house comics, so I had access to kind of go up to the comedians. And I was drunk, and I said, I go, oh my God, DL Hughley. My name's Donna Lee. DL, get it? I was so dumb. And then I go, I'm going to open for you. I'm going to open for you one day. I just know it. And he was like, okay, ma'am. And his manager was like, ma'am. And I was like, no, seriously, I'm going to open for you. And I was really tipsy. Anyway, a few months goes by, and I'd been working really hard at my hosting skills and doing open mics and doing all this stuff. And the manager called me and said, hey, DL's coming back. Do you want to open for him in a few months? And I lost it. I was like, of course I want to open for him. So then he came to Cap City, and I was his opener. And he, at the end of the first night, I went up to him and I said, DL, I'm really sorry. I was very drunk when I met you the first time. And I was the idiot that came up to you and said, I'm DL, Donna Lee. I'm going to open for you. And he was like, I think I remember you. Okay. And then I did a great job that weekend hosting for him. And then at the end of that weekend, we had 6 shows. I went up to him in the last night, and I was not drunk this time. And I said, Mr. Hughley, my name's Donna Lee. Thank you so much for letting me host with you. But I told you last time I was going to open for you. I'm going to feature for you one day. And he looked at me and goes, I bet you will, Miss Lee. And that's not my last name, it's my stage name. But he goes, I bet you will. And then 6-7 months later, his manager called me and said, hey, DL's regular feature, Steve Wilson can't feature for him at the Houston Improv in a few months. Do you want to feature for him? And so I got to feature for him, and it was just fantastic.
That's awesome, man. I mean, that's a big name. Yeah, that's huge.
It's huge,
That's incredible. But how was he? He was real cool. Like, did you get to hang out with him after?
I got to hang out with him, and he came in. So I was, I had 20 minutes exactly by then because I worked really hard at that time to get that 20 minutes because y'all know how hard that is. Everybody's like, I got 20 minutes. Well, do you have a 20 minutes? Like, how many years have you been working? But I had my 20 minutes, and they said, okay, he's going to come in a little bit late. So when you're on stage, he's going to come in for the first show, and then you do the 6 shows with him all weekend. Well, I'm on stage for 19 minutes. And I'm like, where is he? He hasn't come yet because at that particular venue, there's like a area in the top where you see people coming in, and he had crazy hair back then, the little dreads.
Yeah, black people time.
It's it, yeah, exactly. So I'm on stage, and I did 19 minutes or so, and I thought, I haven't seen him come in yet because they said he'd come in with his entourage, so him and all these other people.
Of course,
he hasn't come in. 42 minutes later, he walks in. And I didn't have 42 minutes, y'all. I was very new at being a feature. That was my first feature gig. And because I kind of fibbed. I was like, oh, yeah, I got 20 minutes. And I was like, I don't think I have 20 minutes.
So, I'm going to wing it up there, guys.
Come up with it. But then he finally walked in 42 minutes later. But then I started doing crowd work for the first time ever. That was the very first time. And 600 people sold out show. And I'm trying to do crowd work my first time. It went over great. It was fantastic. But he came in, and then I just dove into my last joke. And then I got such a big applause and people started to stand like it was like a standing ovation for the feature. It was weird.
Nice.
And then DL was like, "What did you do out there?" And I was like, "Hey, by the way, I did that, and I didn't say one cuss word." And he looks at me and he goes, "Fuck you, Donna Lee." And
how dare you show me out?
Yeah, and I was like, "No, swear to God, I'll bet you $100 I can do it again, and I'll do it every time." And he was like, "I'll take that bet." And he bet me. He didn't give me the $100, but he let me go with him and his group to have steak that night. And it was they closed the steakhouse. But they opened it for him and us. And I sat next to him for 2 hours, and we just talked about comedy and our moms. Like, he had a really terrible history with his mom.
That's
it was awesome.
Yeah,
really
the
cool.
one thing I remember about DL Hughley, I don't know why, when I think of him, it just comes to that. Remember when he was on Fresh Prince?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No.
So he comes on Fresh Prince, and, Will Smith is funny. And he says, I'm funny too. I could do this shit. And he's like, but he doesn't say shit. It's Will Smith. And he's like, I could do this. And then so Will Smith goes in the open mic and just bombs, and DL Hughley bails him out because he's not DL Hughley on the show. He's a friend, but he's a comic.
Okay.
And then I remember realizing, like, just because you're funny doesn't mean you're funny, like,
on stage,
as a comic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know why. Every time I picture him, I think of that
That's
scene.
interesting.
I don't remember him being on Fresh Prince.
Yeah, he was on there. You can look it up.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that.
Yeah, it's a
I love
really good
Fresh
episode because Will Smith really learns, like, oh, wow, comedy is like a different beast, right? Than just
Right.
being a clown and making people laugh. As in,
Yeah.
like, that's probably what I would consider myself. Like, I've never been on stage, but I'll just do other stupid stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, after hearing all the comedians we have, like, it's a hustle, man. Like,
It's
Yeah.
hard, and it bugs
gotta
me
keep
so
working
much
at it.
when you meet somebody at a dinner party, especially somebody will say, "Oh, she's a stand-up comedian." Inevitably, people are like, "Oh my God, you're a stand-up comedian," and then your ego gets a little boosted. But then they always say
funny.
this, "Yeah, tell me a joke." Oh, I hate that. But then,
Well, there goes the other set
know,
of
like-
questions. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I guess we lost half this segment.
Give me my fucking nuts. Throw them away.
I know. I'm always like, "Give me $50 and I'll tell you a joke." But they always say this too. "Oh my God, I could totally be a comedian. I'm so funny. My friends tell me all the time that I could just rock that so fast. I don't even have to go to open mics." And I'm like, "Okay, challenge. Let's do this.
Let's do it, yeah.
But that bugs me because I'm like, you've just minimized everything I've worked so hard for so many years by telling me you could do it with no practice. So I have a whole joke I wrote about picking somebody in the audience. Like, what do you do? I'm a plumber. I could plumb the shit out
I
of
could turn a
things.
wrench.
I wouldn't even have to practice. I would just be a professional plumber right off the bat. Then I hate when people
I put a Mario suit on and do this shit.
Right, just because you wear the suit and have the crack showing doesn't make you a plumber.
I got some nice ass cleavage ready for everybody.
He's been wanting to try to do stand up, but
I don't want to do it as a job. I just want to do it just to get over the fear of doing it one time, and then just do it one time and be like, all right, I'm good.
I even tell him.
But we do get this with the podcasting. Oh, I could do that. I'm like, well, do it.
Oh, yeah, that's hard.
No, podcasting is hard.
And it's like,
It's
because
difficult.
when we first started, we were like, we could talk because we talk all the time. And the first 20 minutes, we're like, oh, yeah. We're like, what else do we talk about?
Yeah.
So horse, huh? Just making up dumb shit.
Right.
And then I don't know. We were just like, okay, we got to get better at this.
Well,
Now it
interviewing
flows
is a skill.
naturally. Yeah.
Yeah.
It really flows
Interviewing is
naturally.
a skill.
Yeah, and
because
it
you
got
have
to
to
the
listen and talk and have things to say. So it's
Yeah, and now we could just go in and have 2 hours, 3 hours, and be fine. But we're not trying to do that today.
Yeah. But
She's all like, God damn,
he still asks us the question, what are we going to talk about today? I'm like, stop fucking worrying about it. Who cares? Like, we're natural at this already.
That's one thing.
Right?
That's one thing I did want to tell you, because you said on Double Daves, and you had said they asked you that question of, are you like, do you get nervous when you have a lot of people? And you're like, not at all. I'm the total opposite. Like today, I was nervous. I'm nervous all the time.
Oh no!
No, but it could be somebody, just a regular person. I'm like, oh man, am I gonna be good today? And I don't know. But I feel like it keeps me on my toes all the time. So you don't get nervous at all, like no more.
I do. I mean, not like I used to, like a year ago. Like I had a show last night, so I'm used to doing Moms Unhinged shows. It's a national touring group I'm part of, and the woman who runs that sells out 200 to 600 seat venues.
Damn.
And I never get nervous because I know it's going to be amazing. It's all full of moms. Like that's my jam. Is older people and moms for some reason.
You get more like giddy or like more like jittery, like excited?
Super excited. I have no nerves at all. I know I'm going to go out and have a great time, and they're going to have a great time. Where I used to get nervous, not as much anymore, is when there's like 10 people in the audience. Because that's harder. They are right there, and they're not going to laugh near as much because there's so few of them. You know, laughter is infectious. If there's 100, 200 people laughing, everybody is like, oh, I'm laughing too. But like last night, we had a show at a brewery in Austin, and I'd just done a big run with my comedy partner, Megan King. We went to Punchlines and Big Laugh and all these big clubs in Texas. And then I ended up at this brewery. It was a fantastic, fun place, but there were only a handful of people that showed up because there was some confusion about the time that it started. And there's 2 locations and all this stuff. But it was a solid lineup of comedians, and we had the best time. But a year ago, I would have been shatting myself. I would have been like, no, I am not. And then the little kids came in. There was like 2 little 8-year-old girls that sat down because their parents were drunk outside and didn't know where they went. And so I'm doing comedy for these handful of people and these 2 little girls. I was like, last year I would have been like, no, I'm not doing this tonight. But I had fun. I was like, this is great.
If I had to do one thing and I saw 2, I'd be like, oh god damn it. What am I doing?
if you ever did stand up, I'll be the guy in the background, like, boo. I'll just be the guy.
He'll be booing me the whole time. Get that fat fuck off of the stage. He sucks.
Say something funny, clown.
I was a teacher for the longest time until recently, and that's the way I felt. It was like I was like, how do I get them
engaged?
20 teenagers that hate this subject engaged into something,
right?
So I understand like that aspect of it, public speaking, but not the comedy aspect of it. But you know. But
you should do open mic,
especially in Thailand. I used to love it. I don't know if you got to go to a Thai school just to see it. It's amazing.
I bet.
Yeah, because right when you get up, right, you'll go into class, and the first thing, because they're trained to do this from when they're kids, and they'll go, "Good morning, Tisha," and you'll be like, "Good morning, go sit down," and "Thank you, Tisha." And so every class, I'm seeing this shit, and I'm just like, "Oh my god, this is crazy!"
Like the power.
You're the first Mexican man I've seen nail the Thai.
Oh, because I was yeah.
He spoke Thai.
I'm a cultural
He spoke
beaner,
Slovak, yeah.
by the way. I'm a very classy beaner, you know, like
Semi-classy.
not a classy at all.
Right?
But no, because I used to see him all the time, and it would be funny because you would see, because it's all about being sexy, and like that was a perception over there.
Yeah,
and I mean here too. It's just different. But the teachers would be there, and they'd be like, "Look at me, I'm sexy," and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, like sexy, because I don't know if you know Thai really well.
I only can say hello and thank you.
Because their language is very elongated.
It's very sing-songy.
Yeah, it's kind of whiny. Like,
Yeah, it drives me crazy.
Like they're singing a song all the time.
Yeah.
It's very musical over here.
Very dirty, I'm sure. I get PTSD because my mom and all of her friends would just talk that way to each other, and I'd like want to punch everybody in the
Oh
face.
my god, I can imagine that.
Well, I did have this question because I'm just curious. Did you have like a lot of identity crisis growing up, being like,
For
half
sure.
a half kid?
And I grew up in Lockhart, which is south of Austin. It's it's a small country town, and my dad was in the Air Force, and we moved from Bergstrom Air Force Base to Lockhart. But it wasn't just that it was Lockhart; it was out in the country, so I was alone all the time. And then when I did go to school, I was the only biracial person in the 80s in Lockhart and into the 90s. I think there's like one more family, and they were half Asian too. But Anyway, I feel like I was the only one, but I had nobody to.
Well, then Viet Congs over there.
Right? My dad says stuff like
Charlie's.
that. My dad, yeah, exactly. One of the funniest things my dad does, he was in the Vietnam War, and we would go to the Asian supermarket with my mom. I'm an only child, and my dad would stand outside of the Asian supermarket in the parking lot, and my mom would go into the store for 2 freaking hours. I'm like, what is she doing? We do this every weekend, and it takes her this long to walk around. But my dad would stand outside the store in the parking lot, and he'd go, look at all of these goddamn Viet Cong, Donna. Look at him. I'm like, Dad, you can't say that. And he's got a loaded gun in the car. I'm like, something's gonna happen. Like you're gonna snap. I don't know what's gonna.
It's a local Irish man goes fucking crazy.
It's kind of like what was that movie with Clint Eastwood with the
no, not television. What is it? Gran Torino.
Yeah, Gran Torino. He was like very racist.
That was my dad.
What are you fish heads looking at? I loved him on that.
Yeah, so I love it because I always think about my kids, right? I'm like, man, they're gonna have some crazy because their dad's a crazy beaner, their mom's a kind of really stand-up Japanese woman. Well, she's kind of crazy. She married my ass. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Right.
And I could imagine when they grow up, like having that.
Well, and you're going to be more normal, you and your wife. My dad would ride my ass about anywhere we go. You're Asian. You need the heads up. You need the help. Whatever form you fill out, you're Asian. And I'm like, Dad, when they look at me, I'm like white. Like, I can't lie about it. And he's like, no, every time he's talking about yourself, you're Asian. And then my mom's like, no, you're a white person. You so tall, you white. You be white. You be white. Because she always wanted me to be white. And so that was very confusing growing up because I'm like, I don't know what to be. Like,
what am I?
Can I be both?
Yes, I'm like, I'm half. I mean, now at least the forms will say half, like multicultural or there's other boxes instead of white, black, Mexican. Or,
there's going to be like a hybrid,
you know what I do like
hybrid
about,
check right there.
You know what I do like about the Thai people is they can't say the L. Yeah. So like football, and they say, "Oh, you like football?" And I like football. And they, "Oh yeah, I do volleyball." And I'm like, oh, he's a Falang, like
Falang is white.
They're just doing it on purpose.
American?
Foreigner.
Well, Falang it meant white, but they use it for every foreigner.
Yeah, that's what my mom
except for
always
black
used it
people
as
because it's.
Oh, okay.
They're a little racist over there.
My mom. Every time I talked about anybody growing up, I'm trying to work this into my set, but I don't know. I haven't done it yet, but. Every time I talk about someone, I come home from school and say, Mom, oh my gosh, I met this new person. And she'd go, oh, was she black? Every time. Or I saw this guy walking down the street. Oh, was he black? Like every time. And I wondered why. And now I think it's because she grew up in a very remote village where there were no black people. When she came here, there's black people. And I think she thought, wow, this is a whole other thing I've never seen before. So every time, even if it was like a dog, Mama saw a dog. Oh, was it black? Like it was always the same question. I'm like, why do you ask that?
Yeah. You're obsessed. She had a black boyfriend, probably. That's
right?
what it was.
Like,
What village is she from? Like what town?
I was born in Ubon Thani, and
Ubon Thani.
Yeah,
okay.
and then she was born in Udorn, so Udorn Thani. So
I don't know. I've heard
they're
of
far, far away from each other, but it's far from Bangkok.
North or
North.
Okay, so like near Isan.
Yeah, up there. I can see the map. It's up there.
Yeah.
Bangkok's down here, and these towns are.
I was in Bangkok the whole time, but I traveled around there a lot, and when I would go to those little towns, it's like everybody because they just like.
Yeah,
they don't have no shame in staring at you in the fucking eyes, and I'm like, okay, this is weird, and they're just like
an outsider.
Because I used to walk in the same store every day for years, and they would just be like, falang, and I'm like, bro, you seen me how many times?
But you know what? You all look alike. My mom told me because
all look alike.
That's what she said. Because my dad always said, well, they all look alike. And I'm like, Dad, you can't say that about your own wife. And then one day I thought, we had a restaurant in Lockhart. I said, Mom, do all white people look alike to you? Or all Mexican or all black? And she goes, oh, yeah, of course. I'm like, oh, never thought of that.
my wife says that about Mexicans. She goes, oh, no, y'all look alike. Especially.
I mean, fuck no, we don't.
Especially nowadays because they all have the Edgar cut. So all these beaners look alike. It's like, it looks like the set of a apocalypto over here,
That's so funny.
Yeah, they made it all the way to Selma too. There was two Edgars in my gas station. I'm like, fuck, they made it. I gotta move now.
They're here.
I know. Crime is following up with that. When you see an Edgar, it's like, oh man, this is where we're headed.
Now they're gonna start putting locks in all the damn freaking beer caves and everything.
So tell us on that. You started comedy a long time ago, and you took a long break. And because I didn't get to that part of it. Like, why did you take that break?
Okay, so 2006, I started doing some open mics. Like I did 3 or 4 open mics, and I sent in my DVD to Nick at Night, Nickelodeon. And then I ended up on that show, Search for the Funniest Mom in America. They did semifinals in LA and then finals in New York. So I was like on a reality show, and it was really cool. And I was there for a while until I got kicked off. But
okay, you can't just pass that.
it was so good.
Can we back it up?
We're not going to just end it like that.
Yeah, if you're on a reality show, everybody should be on one. It's very exciting, and it's also very humbling because I thought I'm going to go win this bitch. I don't know nothing about comedy. I was on stage 4 times, and here I am on a national TV show. It was fantastic and outrageous, but like Jeff Ross was one of the judges. Tim Meadows. Like, we had some really cool judges back then. And then Katie Seagal from Married with Children was our house mom.
Crazy. Okay.
Yeah, so we got to know her. She was really cool. Anyway, I get on stage. So it was a contest. So we had to do, like, a contest of our stand-up. So I'm going up against a woman who'd been doing it 16 years, and I'd been doing it. That was my 4th time on stage. And so I do my set, and it wasn't very good. And then Katie Seagal says on national TV with the judges, up high, and there's a whole full audience at like one of those Gotham kind of New York clubs, the low ceiling, they're really cool New York clubs. Anyway, she said, Donna Lee, you didn't win this round, so it's time for you to go home. And I'm like, thanks, Katie Seagal. And I hadn't cussed because I don't cuss at all. And then I was like, okay, cool. That was fun. And you have a microphone, you have an assistant, and the assistant follows you around everywhere you go. You're never alone for liability. And we're in groups, and there's always an assistant. So I look at the assistant, and I was so embarrassed because I just wanted to get divorced, and I had no money. Like, I thought, I'm going to win $50,000 and get a divorce from this man who hates my guts, and I'm going to be fine. Well, I thought, oh, Jesus, I got to go home and face the world. And my parents were upset that I did the show. And my husband at the time was pissed. And I was like, I'm so embarrassed. So I go to the bathroom and she goes, I'm going to have to go with you. I said, no, honey, I need a minute. I'm going to lose it. So just let me have a moment. I go into the bathroom. I slide down the wall, the ugly Oprah cry. And I'm like by myself. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? What am I doing? I'm going to go home. I'm so embarrassed. I was just like going on and on. And I cried and cried. And then I washed my face in the sink. And then I put myself back together. And I opened the door and I came out. And the little assistant, I'll never forget her face. She goes, Donna Lee, your microphone's on.
Oh, that sucks.
Shit.
Yeah.
I would have been saying, Married with Children sucked.
Right? Oh, my
You
God.
stupid bitch.
So then I look, and the production room is full of men on their, they're working on the show. They're doing the producing. There's like 5-6 guys in there. And I've become the mom. Like, I'm everybody's mom. Like, everybody has a character on a reality show. We had the bitch, and we had the, smart person, and we had the lazy person. I was the mom. And the production people would come to me for advice, and we talked, and we'd go shopping and make cookies and all this stuff. Anyway, I look into the production room, and all these guys are crying, and I'm crying, and I was like, oh my God. And then Brendan, the 6'5" beautiful producer guy, comes up to me, and he goes, Donna Lee, Katie Seagal said something weird, so we need you to go back on the stage and pretend like you don't know you're about to lose that round. We have to do that whole scene over again. And I just washed my face. Like, I don't have any more makeup on, and I cried, so there's makeup on my white shirt and everything. And I looked at him, and I hadn't said one cuss word the whole time. And I looked up, and I went, fuck you, Brendan. I am not going out there. And he goes, you signed a contract. You're going out there. And I was like, are you fucking... So I go back on stage. And
just because you're beautiful, Brandon.
Yeah, exactly, because you're hot. The audience is out there, and it's quiet because they're waiting for me to come back. And so I get on stage, and the girl in the front goes, oh, my God, she's been crying. I was like, are you kidding me? And then Katie Seagal's like, I'm sorry, Donna Lee. I was like, yeah, fuck you, Katie Seagal.
You stupid. I love Married with Children, by the way.
She was so
that
sweet.
was an amazing show.
But I've
She was so
heard,
sweet.
I've heard
Yeah.
that she's like a crazy biker chick, like in real life, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've heard
I can see that.
Yeah, she
She
has
was
like a.
super sweet.
So she was
Yeah.
living her life like on Sons of Anarchy?
Did you see her?
I think I saw a picture of her on a bike with the leather and everything, but I don't know.
I mean, it suits her.
Did you see her newest role? She's the witch on the One Piece live action.
Oh.
Which witch?
The witch on the very top of the mountain that helps
She's so talented.
The doctor?
the witch doctor.
Yeah,
That's Katie Seagal.
I didn't know that.
now
I don't
Yeah.
watch that.
Yeah. It's just this.
I'm not.
an anime guy.
I'm not gonna watch it anyways. But wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
so sweet. But anyway, that was my...
with Chopper.
So then after that, I came home. I did the comedy thing for part-time for 5 years, just hosting, and I opened for Joe Coy twice, Leanne Morgan several times. I got to do
Joe
lots of
Coy's
fun stuff.
like-
He's huge. He's massive.
yeah.
That's a great story. So I opened for him on the weekend, and he went. I didn't know him, and he didn't know me, and he wasn't famous yet, but he was grinding. Like, he was a hit in all the clubs and super fantastic headliner. Anyway, he comes up to me after I did my set as his opener at Cap City Comedy, and he gets in my face, and he goes, "Who the fuck put you on my show?" And I was like, "Whoa!"
Damn.
And I was like, "Mr. Coy, I'm the manager. Like, I'm just the opener. Like, I don't know." And he goes, you do all Asian mom stuff, and I do all Asian mom stuff. And I was like, oh, dang, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, and that's all he did back then. And so I didn't know that. And he's obviously Filipino, half Filipino. So then at the end of the weekend, he came back up to me, and he was super sweet. And he said, hey, man, because it wasn't really that nice. I go, no, you made me cry. And I did. I cried. I was like so scared of him. And he goes, hey, I just want you to know that you, because of what you're doing, you did your Asian mom stuff. I had to do less Asian mom material. So it made me do other stuff. And I want to reach out to him and go, hey, man, you're selling out all these big auditoriums because of me.
Yeah, he did it. He just did that one with Fluffy. That was huge. Yeah, it was humongous. And one of the funny stories, so my mom works at AT&T Center. Mm-hmm. She's one of the ushers there. And Joe Coy did a show there, and I told my mom, hey, how was it? And she goes, I don't know. I just heard fuck and shit and pussy. So I was like, oh, wow, does he cuss that much? And I've seen his stuff, and I was like, oh, wow, he really went in, I guess.
Unless he changed his material. Yeah.
No, I mean, I've seen him cuss, but my mom was, I don't know, maybe she just exaggerated, typical Mexican mom stuff.
Yeah, my mom over-exaggerates all the time,
Yeah. It was, and she was like, I just heard fuck the whole time, but I mean, people were laughing. I was like, oh, okay.
I've seen him live several times recently. He's so entertaining. It's so much fun. I mean, good for him. I'm proud of him. He's doing his thing.
Well, you're killing it right now. I mean,
I'm trying.
I just put a message on your YouTube. I was like, you fucking killed, man, because that one where you have like that 6-minute set where you're just going in on
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. Jesus Christ.
Like we were watching your stuff before you got here. I was like, I want to just research on this real quick.
When you did that whole set, I was like, that whole thing was entertaining. I loved it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, and it's all
an old one. Was it at red background, red curtain?
I don't know
what the sign said on the. There was a sign behind it. I forget what it said.
So I did want to ask, because I saw this on Double Dave's, where you were saying you were getting a lot of messages from men, and then it went to dick pics like within.
Lucky you, this girl.
Yeah.
We haven't reached that level of fame, men. Where are my dick pics?
Hey,
send them to John, not me.
I do a whole bit about it now. I had to get permission from my husband. Poor guy. He's very sweet, but this is all new to him. Can you imagine? You're married to this woman for 15, 16 years, and all of a sudden she's like, "I want to be a stand-up comedian," and now I'm getting dick pics.
It's very strange. Why does your phone have all these dick pics?
It's very strange.
I swear.
But when I did Kill Tony, that's what happened. I don't know these people. All these men from watching me from Kill Tony started sending me like just unsolicited. They're like, "Hey, you were very funny on Kill Tony." I'm like, "Thank you," and I'll just respond because I'm a people pleaser and an empath, and I'm like, thank you. And then, boom, I get a dick pic. It's ridiculous. I don't even know what's happening in the world that I'm getting this many as
because I mean, I would never hey, you were really funny. Hey, here's my cock.
It's shocking.
I do want to say the level of fucking confidence on these men.
You have to have.
To have the balls to say, you're funny. Oh, she messaged me back. Dick pic. I mean, that's an extreme.
Unless they wanted a dick rate.
I think they're mentally unstable.
Oh yeah, when you're sending dick pics after that, yes.
So you should have charged them to rate it.
I'll rate it for $10. I don't send it.
Oh, I do talk about that in my bit because I worked in urology for 8 years before I did this, so I've seen every penis that you could possibly see. Yeah. Every penis problem. Let me. But they all look like thumbs to me. It's not a sexy thing. Like I'm like just a big giant thumb. Just different thumbs. But I started responding back with, hey, I used to work in urology and I noticed you have a curvature in your penis and that's called Peyronie's disease and it's probably going to get really bad in about a year. So you should go see a urologist. Like I'm really awful to
You're all scary, these poor guys.
Yes.
Well, what about this over here? You're showing more.
Look at this.
Look at my scrotum.
I'm going to start charging again.
I stopped sending dick pics and I'll tell you why. The last time I sent a dick pic, she was, I didn't know you were Asian. And I was like,
oh. See, there we
and then,
go.
I was like, oh, fuck you, bitch.
You're like, Kapkunka.
I know. I mean, that's why I married an Asian, so I look normal.
There you go.
Yeah, she's all like, oh, yeah, you have normal penis. Good. There you go.
That's normal in Japan.
Right?
You have 2 inches of fury. I like it. All right, that's what I'm talking about.
My husband uses that against me when I'm like, when he's super, normal guy. He's got high testosterone. He's healthy. He has his libido. I went through menopause, so I'm not as, virile as he is. But he's like, I thought you were half Thai. You're supposed to be sexy and hot all the time. I'm like, that's not how it works.
That's how it works. So you can get mama side.
I'm half white too, so the white side kicks in.
It's all the lazy side.
Yes,
The spoiled side.
American women, I swear.
This is why you don't domesticate it. You get them all Americanized. I know. I fucked up and Americanized my wife quick, and I was like, why did I do that? I remember when I first did it, right? Because if you go to Japan, and you see, like, the husband and the kids will be walking, and in the back, you'll see the mom with all the bags and everything.
Yeah.
And to me, being Hispanic and all that, like, my mom would beat the shit out of me if she saw that.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Like, get the goddamn, like, get those bags. Why is she carrying anything?
Right.
So when I first met her, she would bring her stuff because we're living in like different cities, and she would I would say, hey, give me your bag. She'd be like, oh, it's okay. And I'm like, give me your stuff, like, and then I would walk with it within like maybe 3 weeks of like seeing, like, the third time, probably not 3 weeks. She would come up to me and she'd just be like this, oh, here, and I would be like, hey, well, you gotta let me ask you, bitch. I was like, hey,
I was just giving a courtesy.
You're getting too Americanized now. You're getting thinking this
ruined.
shit. Yeah,
way to go, John.
I fucked up. I'm sorry.
I told you
I didn't listen.
I told you not to marry her. I actually tried to back him out of his during the
No,
wedding.
not because any reason.
No, it was
Not
just
because of
it
her.
was just
No,
the
she's
best,
awesome.
it's the best man's duty. That's all.
Oh, I see.
No, he had just met her. That he loves her more than I do sometimes. I'm like, so yeah.
Well, technically, she's my wife too because I sponsored her.
So when I had to get her through the USCIS and all the immigration stuff, they're like, oh, well, I need you to have American money. Like, what's the last American money you earned? I was like, I haven't been in America in like 7 years. Like, I don't know. And they're all, well, you need American money. And I was like, how? I got money in Japan. I earned money in Thailand and Cambodia. And then they're all, oh, well, we need something. And then you need a sponsor. So I got one of my friends, David, and then he got a DWI, and I said, well, that's not good.
Oh,
and
no.
I told him, I said, hey, I need
so
you to
you
I need
really
you to sign
did
this.
sponsor.
Yeah. So he had to sponsor her.
That's funny.
Yeah, so he's like, technically, she's kind of my wife.
So that's our like our inside joke every time we say it. I'm like, he's like, oh, me and my wife. I'm like, our wife.
So do you embrace a lot of the Thai culture?
More so when my mom's not alive anymore. She's alive in my act. I should probably change that, but I don't cope with things very well, so I don't deal with death that well. So in my act, she's alive. My dad's dead for some reason in my act, but
For some reason.
not sure why that is different. But I do. I mean, I went to the Thai temples with my mom on the weekend. We'd go once a month to a Thai temple in Austin, and I take on more of a Buddhist ideology. What's the word? Ideology
like
than
ideology,
a Christian, background. Even though my dad was Baptist growing up, but I guess so. And I love Thai food.
Yeah,
Food is
dude.
delicious.
But the thing is,
Oh, my God.
it just can't imitate it here. Like, they just can't. I go to Thai restaurants.
The pad thai's not the same.
No, we're pad thai. We're pad thai's falang food. That's what they call it over there.
Falang food for
yeah,
sure.
they always say, it's falang.
Yeah.
I don't care. I love it.
When I go to a Thai restaurant, any Thai restaurant, if I know there's Thai people back there cooking and there's wait staff that's Thai, I'll say, I want the fried chicken wings and the papaya salad.
Those little chicken wings, right?
And then the sticky rice. And then every time the Thai waitress goes, oh, you act like you know something from Thailand. You like a Thai person. You know somebody from Thailand? I'm like, I know somebody.
I'll go and I'll fuck them up because I'll be like, they'll say, like, I'll order, and then I'll order it in Thai sometimes. And then I'll tell them, like, pet mak mak. And they go, oh, pet mak mak. And like, pet mak mak. And because you know what that means?
No.
Oh, it's like really spicy.
Oh,
Pet is
I have to
spicy and
say
mak
that.
mak's like a lot.
I remember Mak is a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
I would always say it, and they would be, oh, pet mak, hey, falang, pet mak mak. And they would just be like kind of
Yeah, I need to do
excited.
that. Pet Mak Mak. Because they'll ask me, 1 to 5, you want 1 to 5 heat? And I'll say 5 every time. And they're like, oh, no. And
Yeah.
they're like,
Oh,
"You're
there's
not
spices
ready."
on a different level.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they, I mean, Jesus Christ, have a restroom nearby
Yeah,
because
they're-
you're going to fucking shit
Just like, because I know when I went to go visit them, I have a cast iron stomach, but over there, holy fuck, man, it's like
hardcore.
No, it was dangerous.
That was the
Yeah.
best part about going to the Thai temples with my mom because all the little Thai ladies would cook and it
Nice.
was like Thailand, being on a street in Thailand because they're all straight up little Thai ladies and it was fantastic. And all the monks would walk around. And I remember a monk was the DJ one time on a weekend.
Nice.
And he had his Apple laptop and he was rocking those tunes and I was like, okay, this is a fun, Buddhist experience. It was fun. It was
Well, the monks were like, a lot of the monks there, they're all like, a lot of them are ex-cons. They're people that live.
my.
Yeah. So they're like kind of crazy. They're
and they
not.
don't work for nothing. Like they get everything for free.
Yeah, they walk around and you'll see them, and then they just have a plastic bag open.
Yeah.
and everybody's just giving them shit like that in
It's
Thailand, bro,
nuts.
all the time.
Bro, that's
and,
fucking-
and, yeah, it's
cult.
awesome.
Badass.
It's like a weird, nice cult. When my mom did pass away, I had to send my family in Thailand money to help with the funeral because she died there. And
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was
Oh.
very fast from cancer, and so they did the funeral there. And then I don't travel that far, so they were like, and my mom said too, when I die, send them $6,000 in American money. And I was like, okay. And she had her retirement, so I was sending her money all the time, wiring her money. But when she died, they said, well, we want, $8,000 in American money. I was like, that's fine. So I sent the money. But then they started asking me for more money because they were like,
typical ties.
Yeah, she's the American rich lady because it was just, and it not being rich, it's just they looked at us as the American.
Oh, no, you're rich if you're American.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
High-sol.
Yeah.
You know high-sol?
Yeah, no, but I've heard my mom saying that it means rich.
I missed that word. High soul.
So high-sol is high society. So when you go to Thailand and they'll say like, "Oh, you high soul," and then me low soul.
Oh, yeah. Well, they know because my mom lived here for so long. She was high
I'm
soul.
more Thai than you.
You
shit.
are for sure. I don't know any of these words.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I started reaching out to my Thai friends here, and I was like, "Hey, I keep getting asked for money," and they were like, "Don't give the family money because they're just going to give it to the monks." And that they're not going to keep it to make their houses because I thought maybe they can improve their house or they can do this and then they have something for education. And all my Thai friends here who moved from Thailand here, they're like, don't do it. We know what's going to happen. 100% of that money will go straight to the monks. And I was like, oh, F that.
What does it go for the monks for?
It's just like
a religious thing.
Yeah, it's just like donations like Christians do with every week. They'll give donations.
Yeah, but they get more. Like you know how like churches get 10% tithings, they give much more of that to the monks, and the monks don't need it because they get everything for free. They don't have to pay for rent. They don't have to pay for food. They just
there's been a lot of controversies too of like them having guns and drugs in the temples. Yeah, when I used to live there, yeah, Thailand's wild, man. It was a wild place. And I had went there knowing nothing about the culture, nothing. And then I used to think because they serve beer with ice. Like they'll give you a bucket of ice, and then they have little tongs, and you put the ice in there, and then they put the beer. And I remember thinking, why do they do that? But it's so hot all the time, and then also the food's hot. So when you're drinking your beer, you put the ice in your mouth.
Very refreshing.
Yeah. Right?
And it's amazing food. I love it. I loved it. It was fun, but it was like I can't live here forever, bro. Because you have those like forever falangs that live there forever, and I'm like I don't want to be 50 with a 25-year-old Thai
boy.
girl.
She already knows you.
Why are you dating a lady boy? It's not gay.
Dude, when I was there for 2 weeks, I didn't want to go home, but a part of me wanted to get the fuck out of there. Like, it was just weird. I was just like, damn, dude. Like, if I would be dead quick in a year, probably.
I would, I would literally be on Khao San Road till like 5, 6 in the morning,
drinking,
doing all kinds of stuff, and drinking, and then I would fucking take the bus to my school and then go and teach, and I would be there, and I'd be just like, oh my, because it was madness. It never sleeps. Like it's madness there. Yeah. And we just be partying all the time. And it was like, I didn't do this on a daily basis, but this is something I did like on occasion. Like, hey, it's Thursday night. We're going to party all weekend.
It's so close to Friday.
It's very close. Friday's like, I could see it. It's right there. So I'm going to get fucked up all weekend.
Yeah, because like we partied the 2 weeks straight. We didn't stop. And he got fired from his job. He did.
Did you?
Yes, because it was.
Well, one of his friends snitched on him
because I had told him, "Hey, I have some shit going on. I gotta go do right." And then one of the guys I at my work, he saw me on. I don't know if it was social media.
He went out with us.
Oh, did he go out with us?
He met us out. He met us at night.
Oh yeah,
like
and he told him like, "Hey, his friend's just visiting. He's just drunk." And then they fired me. He goes, fucking, who cares?
I was like, who cares, man? I got all this fucking money here.
Yeah.
I was like,
and then so we just partied for a while. But I could get a job in Thailand like that. It's easy. It was so easy.
Sure.
Yeah, I think one night we were just like, hey man, I just want to stay in and watch South Park. And we just like, can we just have one night where we're not like trashed? Like,
and he said no. We're going out.
Oh, I think we did. We stayed in and just watched South Park. He made like dinner on his hot plate and everything.
Yeah, because nobody eats at home. Nobody cooks really in Thailand.
Yeah,
like a lot. I mean, if you go to the countryside, maybe, but in the city, because the food's so cheap outside, it's like $1.
Yeah, so cheap.
And you get the
good.
best food. It's amazing.
Yeah,
and
I've always heard that, but I've not gone back. But people always get mad at me. They're like, "Why can't you go back to Thailand? You should have gone back to Thailand." And I thought, let me put it in these terms. I was born in a village where my mom's family still lives. I would have to travel to Thailand 23 hours. I don't speak Thai. I would have to get on a train to go from Bangkok to wherever my mom's family is. My mom and I fight like sisters. We would never have just a normal discussion. We fought all the time. So I'm going to be fighting with this woman the entire time. I don't know the language. I'd have to be stuck with her translating and fighting with me. Oh, they said this, they said that while insulting me. Like it would be constant. Why would I want to do that? It sounds terrible to me.
It sounds like a good time.
Maybe I'll talk about it. I want to see this.
I know.
For everybody else, it would be fun. But I thought I have so many cousins there that I couldn't speak to. Like I
Yeah,
wouldn't even
no,
know.
that is true though.
Yeah.
But the thing was, for me, it was just like I saw The Hangover 2.
Right.
I said, "Fuck, I need to go."
I got
there.
PTSD from that, and
Oh, I was that made me want to go even more. I was like,
Oh.
okay, Hangover 2. I saw that, and I was like, oh, dude, that looks like a fun place to hang out.
That's the first time I ever saw a ladyboy naked. Is in that movie.
Oh yeah, I've seen
the
a
end.
Oh,
lot.
that's right. There was one.
I've
on
seen,
there. Yeah,
I've seen a lot of lady
I
penis
was
in my life.
shocked. I'm sure. Yeah.
and it's so crazy, man. Because you never know that they're because when I went there,
You don't know.
I was always like, dude, that chick is fucking hot. He goes,
Yeah.
that's a lady boy. I'm like, fuck. I didn't
No,
even
but
get that
not
shit.
not because like it was in my room, but you would see girls and they would just. You just
Whatever
see
helps
girls
you
and-
sleep at night.
and the thing about Thailand, they're not like about hiding it. They say like, "Oh yeah, me lady boy,"
Yeah.
and then and then
I'm sure that's safer.
yeah,
Put it out
no,
there.
they put it out there all the
Yeah,
time. They don't
yeah.
give a shit. It's
I'm
not like
sure.
here where they're like, "No,
have to hide it
I'm a
here.
woman."
Yeah,
Like,
they're not ashamed of it.
yeah, they're just like
Totally
no,
different culture.
woman, no, women, nah, lady
Right?
boy, and oh, okay.
Well, their features are so delicate and so pretty. Like you can't deny it.
A lot of them are more prettier than the women over there.
Yeah.
well, that was the rule.
crazy.
She's
Right?
too pretty. It's probably.
When we were there, I was like, I meet a girl like, hey, is she the real thing? He goes, yeah, you're good. Okay, good. I'm like, all right. I want to make sure.
No, but it was just fun, and but that's cool that you still like have some of the culture, because a lot of Americans, right? They just see what they see all the time and think this is the world. Like San Antonio, that's it. This is what the world consists of. It's like no, there's a whole world out there of people that are
I
totally
know.
different.
That's why I'm on TikTok. Yeah, I can just watch things and pretend I'm there.
Live
We're on our-
vicariously.
We
Yes,
are on our
good.
7th TikTok already.
Oh,
We keep getting banned.
stop.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, just simple shit. Like they'll just say anything that we say. Even we're like just talking shit, having fun. They'll say, "Oh, it's bullying," or it's not part of their code. And I'm like, dude, and they just make it up as they go along.
Well,
TikTok's
nobody.
horrible.
I don't even know if anybody works there. It's like a bunch of AI bots.
And it's crazy because like
But the Chinese
we
commies.
won't even say something like that like rough.
Yeah, not at all.
But you'll see a chick shaking her ass like almost half naked. I'm like,
yeah.
really you're gonna ban us for like using one F word, or
Yeah.
maybe we use the Jew word in the wrong way, but look, we
don't mess with the
Like,
Jays,
we
bro.
don't know.
look, man,
Don't
we
mess
don't
with the
really
Jays.
hate the Jews. I mean,
You get all Alex Jones, Jew.
Jew, but
But
Yeah.
no, we just have fun and talk shit, but it's like in comedians, right? When you're talking about something, it's not out of hate. We're just taking the absurdity and trying to make it funny,
Right.
And then people get all in a that's offensive. Like,
That's nice.
shut
So
up.
you've never been banned on Instagram, just TikTok.
Nah, just TikTok.
we haven't been on. I thought we have. We haven't. No.
No, Instagram's fine. It's TikTok and YouTube. Like sometimes they'll put it like a 18 or over kind of thing,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
TikTok.
I actually we got too caught up in my stupid stuff. Why did you end up taking a break?
Oh, thank you for.
Oh, we drifted off that. Oh, crap, yeah.
I was like, did
That
I
was
get that
my fault.
answer? Oh, that was us.
I took off 12. So after that 5 years, I thought, well, I don't know if this is going anywhere. And I've got a very stressful job and I have my son. I went through the divorce. Then I met a new person and we got married, got together and then eventually married. And then he had little boys. So I thought I really need to focus on everybody but me. So let me put this everybody first. And I talk about it in my longer 45-minute set. Before I do my last joke, I just kind of tell a little bit of my story and I tell this part. And I always say, how many moms are out there? And what do you do as a mom? You put everybody first. You put your kids and stepkids and husband and your job. Everybody goes first. And I said, I became an empty nester a couple of years ago. My son's the youngest of the three. And he went to college and everybody's graduated and doing, living their best lives. And I thought every day of my life for the 12 years that I took off, I was bummed that I didn't keep doing comedy. Because that was my dream since I was in the 5th grade was to be a stand-up comedian. And so I thought, how much more life do I have to live? Like, I'm going to regret this if I don't try. So in May 2024, I started back in, and if you would have told me 2 years ago that I would be touring around this country as a headliner or co-headliner, I would laugh in your face. I'd be like, I took 12 years off. Who's going to book a middle-aged mom who's clean? And at what club is that going to happen? And we're getting booked all the time. I think it's because it's different. Like, I don't know. It's been a blessing, and it's just been the best.
How's that changed the way you just do in everyday life now? Is it like now that you have like this purpose, right? Has that changed you a lot?
I've never been happier. I mean, I'm a really happy person in general, and then raising my son and my stepsons and my husband's fantastic. All of that made me very happy. But putting myself first and not being selfish about my time. For me, it's been just every day. Every time I get a gig or a podcast request or invitation, I literally tear up with tears of joy. Same for y'all when y'all reached out. I mean, I can't believe
you were
I'm
extremely
living.
nice. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know. I don't think she knows who we are. We're nobodies.
And that's what I told him. I was like, she knows. She's watched our stuff, right? She knows what she's walking into, right?
She knows we're like nobody.
So
Right?
I was like, we'll dial it down a little bit.
No, y'all are fantastic. But just driving here, I was like, oh my God, I'm living a life that I dreamt of. I'm going to do podcast interviews. I have a show tonight. Like, who is this person? And every single day I wake up, I'm like, I get to do this for real.
Yeah, now I feel like I have a more purpose and I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know if I'll be able to do this forever, but it's like, yeah, you just feel a lot happier.
That's the goal for all of us, doing this. Like,
yeah.
Right. Well, and living in the moment, doing something, what is that phrase that you don't work a day in your life if you're happy doing what you're doing?
Yeah.
You know?
What else can I ask for? I have a lovely wife, I have great kids. I get to drink beer with my boys and talk to cool people. I mean, come on.
Right?
That's American dream to me. I don't even need to make a lot of money. If I could just do this and support my family, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
We found a passion in this, and we just went like full throttle.
Oh, I love that. So you're both full-time podcasters?
No, just me. I just started because
right
I just recently resigned.
So I still have my job, and like today I went to work 2:30, got out, went home, showered, got dressed, came straight over here, and we started setting up.
Oh, gotcha.
So this is what we do. So like I'll do this probably 3 times a week or 2 times a week, depending on how many guests we have. And if we could book them in the time that I can be here, then we do that. If not, John takes the lead on the solo X.
Gotcha. Yeah, I do podcasts too. I produce and host 3 podcasts. And it's a lot.
Dang.
I don't do video
one,
like y'all do, but I do audio. I sometimes set up a camera depending on the situation. But I have a men's wellness podcast. I do a podcast with my social media influencer hairstylist. He's got like 1 million followers across TikTok and Instagram.
Jesus.
And then I do another medical podcast with my previous medical clinic that I worked at. So just grinding. It's been fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. And one of the things, so you like, did you start doing stand up like when you came back? Were you doing it like open mics? Were you doing?
I got lucky. I know
Because you did the Kill Tony.
Well, I did Kill Tony. Fairly soon. I was probably 6, 7, 8 months ago. Episode 722 and 738. Anyway, I didn't know what Kill Tony was. And then when I got back into comedy, I didn't have to do a lot of open mics because I went to Cap City and they gave me a couple of shows and they remembered me from before. And I had a comedy partner and she won Search for the Funniest Mom in America. And I was a finalist on the same show. So we got together and with her credits, we got some decent shows. So I didn't have to do open mics again. And then, but I treated every show like, it was the best show I've ever had in my whole life. And just, like tonight, I'm going to treat this 10 minutes like I treated my 45 minutes the other night in Houston. Like I'm just going to go with as much energy as I can and give that audience as much of me as possible. But where was I going? I lost my train of thought. How did I have to the open mics? Anyway, but yeah, I went on Kill Tony, I guess. A friend of mine was like, "You're doing comedy again? You have to get on Kill Tony." I was like, "What's Kill Tony? Why are we trying to kill him?" Like I didn't know what it was.
Why are we killing this Tony guy?
And then I got on that show and I manifested both times because I'm a big manifester in Law of Attraction. So I focused on that and I knew I was getting on that night and I knew I was getting on the second night and I did. And I don't know if you watched my episodes, but I bombed the first joke on the first episode. And then they saved me because they started talking about my boobs, and I was fine with that. I was like, let's talk about my boobs because that joke sucked.
What were they saying about your tits?
Because I had a tight shirt on, and I didn't even know it because it was up to here, but it was tight, and I guess they don't have a lot of women with tight shirts on.
Ma'am, your tits are popping out of your turtleneck.
Exactly. So Tony said, "So have you ever been stuck in a washing machine?" And I didn't know what that meant. And it's a whole genre of porn where the stepmother.
I didn't even know what that meant.
Right? And
That's
so
fucking stupid.
It's so dumb. And they went on and on and on about my boobs. And it was Brian Simpson and Giannis Pappas were the guest judges. And Red Band was there, of course. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. But they just wouldn't stop talking about my boobs. And I was like, thank God. I didn't even care anymore. But all I could think about was, oh, my God, my husband and my son are going to watch this. And all they will talk. So then Red Band said, hey, do you remember the joke that got you on that TV show, Search for the Funniest Mom in America? And Tony was like, yeah. I felt like they were, if you watch their faces, I felt like Tony was like, yeah, we're going to get her. She's going to bomb this one too. And then I nailed that joke. That was my donkey joke.
Oh, okay. That's a good joke.
Loved it. And then Red Band was like, I got to, do you want to be on the Secret Show this Thursday? So it was my past that, I moved up a notch to get the Secret Show invitation. So if you know what that is, it's really cool.
Yeah.
And then the second time when I came back, I got the big book the first time, and then the second time I came back and they gave me the Secret Show invitation again. So I did really well for a middle-aged clean mom, y'all.
I
did pretty good.
I'm surprised Redman didn't try to bang you because he loves Asian girls.
No, he was so professional.
I'm the same way.
Oh my God.
I would never date a round eye. Like round eyes are fucking
Not
like
the
that's
round
I
eye.
know that's all 90s.
I'm still trying to find me an Asian.
Who's banging round eyes in today's world? This is nonsense. Nah, you gotta get the Asian girls. Like
Yeah, he gave me the Asian fever, so now I got. I've been looking for the Asians.
We gotta get you one. We'll find you
we're
one.
gonna get him one.
If you find him, just send
Get
him
a little
my
half
way.
food baby.
Send him right this way.
Yeah, my daughter. If you see my daughter, she doesn't even look like Beaner at all. She's like straight Japanese.
She's a little anime character.
Yeah, it's like,
honestly.
I always
Oh,
like.
that's funny.
I was like, yeah, am I the daddy, bitch?
You're like, let me some proof.
I know, right? I know I cream pied you, but God, I don't know about
That's
this one. But no,
So
yeah,
did I ever answer your question? Yeah, I took the time off and then I came back. And I'm like,
Wait.
I go round and round.
we have ADHD. Over
I
here,
know,
yeah.
all three of us apparently.
I know I do, but so when you were on Kill Tony, did you feel because you didn't really know who he is, so you didn't give a shit?
Well,
I mean, not
figured
like
out
in
who
that
he
way,
was
but, you
after I got into comedy 2 years ago, and then that friend said you should go on Kill Tony. When I researched it, I was like, oh, that looks terrible. I would never do that. That's not my audience. I don't think I could make those people laugh because I'm an older Caucasian-ish woman who doesn't cuss. Like that's not what I'm watching.
Yeah, Kill Tony's pretty raw.
Yeah, every comedian was pretty similar, and everybody was dirty. And I don't recall ever seeing a clean comedian on that show that did well. And then I got pulled, and when I got pulled, I was like, oh my God, I did that thing. And then it really boosted my social media because I had 168 Instagram followers when I started doing comedy in 2024. And
It's
now,
all family.
yeah, for sure. But now I only have 18,000 now, but it
Only?
well, I mean, I don't have 200,000 like the comics that get booked easily. Because if you're a comic, I don't even know if you have to be good. If you have a shit ton of followers, you're going to get gigs a lot easier. So I have to work a lot harder to get those gigs in the big clubs like they do. Because I'm still getting booked on Wednesdays and Thursdays, but every now and again I'll get a Friday, Saturday. But I don't have that name yet that's getting me.
I just put a tight shirt on every once in a while.
Right?
Don't whore yourself up. Don't listen to this, man.
I'll do it.
See, I told you.
You just see the shirt up here, her tits are up here. What's going on?
I feel her aura. I know this lady.
For a Thai girl too, Jesus, that's
Right?
Irish in you, I guess. Yeah, one thing though, I always tell him like Thai girls don't really have big boobs, right?
Right.
And you go to Cambodia, those bitches are rocking milk jugs.
Really?
Like they have some big.
Just right across the border?
Yeah. I don't know what they feed him in Cambodia.
Right.
But his sister-in-law is from Cambodia.
Oh,
and
really?
yeah, she's not in a disrespectful way, but she has huge boobs.
Big
Like,
knockers over there.
yeah, and
Good to
so
know.
it's rare you see like Thai or a Japanese woman. Like I've seen some. You see a Japanese woman like, oh wow, that's interesting.
You're like, wait, your ass is really flat, so something's not proportional.
Yeah,
You see big boobs like that's a keeper
oh
right
man,
there.
that's why I always say when my boy grows up, I'm gonna fuck with him all the time and be like,
Oh, no.
you little dick bastard, get over here. Because they'd be like, you're smaller than me. Oh, shut up.
He's gonna hate you because of it.
No, because I'm definitely gonna throw those jabs in there. Like Joe Coy always talks about how his dad would throw those jabs, like the way you were just saying.
Yeah.
Your dad would. I'm definitely gonna be one of those
my dad
dads.
was totally, my dad was racist against Asian people. I'm like, you married one. Like, how can you say these
That's
things?
crazy.
I don't think it was racist. I just think it's in his. Where was it? Was it funny?
It was funny, but he was very dry. So he had like an English type of sense of humor.
okay.
He never smiled, but he always said the funniest thing that anybody would say in the room, but he never laughed at himself. But everything he said was brilliantly funny.
I'm
My
sure in
mom,
his
on the
mind,
other-
though, he did it for comedic reasons.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Because he was hilarious. But my mom was the opposite. She was very in your face. Like she would watch somebody getting a pie in the face on a TV show, and that's the funniest thing she's ever seen. When my dad and I'd be like, "That's dumb."
That's pretty cool, though. That to have that biracial,
It was
kind of
different. I didn't enjoy it in Lockhart. It's just hard because it was all Hispanic, Black, and white kids in school there, and I had a really tough time fitting in. And I was in the band, so I was a band nerd, so that didn't help at all. I didn't get asked out to either prom. Like I was an outcast.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
It's all
tough.
her dad's the main one making fun of her. Hey, look at the loser. Look at that chink over there.
And then, exactly. And I was overweight in high school, so my mom.
You were overweight?
Yeah, I was 165 pounds. So I was a normal weight, but my mom was 5'2" and like 90 pounds. So she would say, "Donna, how come you're so fat? How come you be so fat? You have to lose the weight." She would always ride my ass about it. And then one day, I swear to God, this is a true story.
I love how you say riding my ass all the time.
But every day she would give me crap about being overweight because she was so tiny, and I was just a normal sized girl. But to her, I was huge. My maiden name is Rigsby. Right, my mom. I came home. One day,
I know that road.
And there's one here. Yep. My mom. I came home one day. My mom goes, Donna. Everybody at school they call you Donna Pigsby because you're so fat.
Oh,
she's the main one fucking.
She's the one spraying in the room and spraying all the way.
She's all call that fatty.
I started crying and I go, Mom, they do. I started crying. She goes, No, just me. And I was like, God, dang.
Your mom sounds awesome.
Asian moms are brutal.
So when I would go to the doctor, right, in Asia, and I was thinner at the time, but still, I wasn't like thin, but I was thinner, like I was pretty all right.
Yeah, you were thinner in Thailand.
Yeah, and I was real thin in Japan, but in Thailand, I would go to the doctor and they'd say like, "Oh yeah, it's because you fat," and I'm like.
You're like, I'm not that fat.
That's how they talk. They weren't even being insulting. That's just how they speak. That's that word. Fat means something to them, and that's how they're going to tell you. And here we would be like, oh, you're a little hefty.
You're
a little chunky. But no, you're fat.
But they try to keep it positive, like for the girls, like when they're fat, like you're not fat. That's a positive thing. I'm like,
yeah. So when
you're making it worse.
when my wife had a kid, our first kid, we were in Japan, and it was crazy because when you're going to the doctor would say, don't eat so much, they cut this and don't eat this. And like they were always telling her like not to eat so much. And then when we had our second kid in America here, and the whole time they're just like, yeah, eat. More. And she was like, what the fuck? Why do they keep telling me to eat?
Oh, that's funny.
So it was a totally different dynamic, like on that.
Sure.
Yeah. And
but their standards. Yeah. No, my mom would give me crap about eating type, like, oh, you're not eating enough. How come something not good? It not taste good for you? And she would get mad at me. I'm like, Mom, you just called me fat right before I started eating. So I lost my appetite. But if I went to a Thai restaurant, my food not good enough for you.
Just say, Aloy mak mak.
Yeah, she would just be.
That's one thing about Asian people I've always noticed. If you eat their food and you're happy about it, they love that shit. Like even my wife to this day, I'll be like, God, I always got that. Like it's good. And
that's their love language.
Yeah, like that was delicious. And she, oh really? Oh, you're enjoying it?
I
you want some more?
Definitely have that. Yeah, I've watched my son or my husband eat. If I make something, I'm like, tell me what's good.
I know.
Was it delicious?
It's all,
dude. If I was to ever go to an Asian country like Japan, Thailand, I would never miss American food.
Oh no,
right?
I would never.
I agree.
I think I only eat like honestly till this day, I probably eat American food like once a week.
Yeah.
Twice a week max. Like
you know what? I married a man who doesn't like Thai food.
What a bitch.
What an asshole.
I'm just joking, guy. He's gonna go.
Sorry,
is he a beefcake?
No, he's just a normal guy. He's half Italian, half French, so he loves Italian food.
And Italian food is very, very good too.
It's very good, but it's very filling.
He's an Italian with a big pastrami.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
He'd love that.
He's very sexually active.
Like I eat the same shit like Monday to Friday every day. It's the same shit. I just do the meal preps.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's boring. So whenever I get to eat his wife's food, I'm
You're
like,
yes.
it's a blessing.
Yeah, that's great. I love when you do your Thai accent because it's funny because I just remember it so well. They don't pronounce things the right way. Like, I love you.
Yeah.
Like, they always say, no, I love you. And it's funny too. Yeah. When I would hear you doing your stand up, I'm like, oh, dude,
your Thai accent's better than mine. I just do like a general Asian accent.
No, I was
but even yours is really well too.
Yeah.
Yours is really good.
Were you, because your mom is.
Yeah. And if people always ask, they're like, how do you do that accent so well? I'm like, everybody can make fun of their mom. Like, I bet if you made fun of your mom, it would sound just like your mom.
Yeah.
Mine just happens to have a heavy accent. So
it's like our moms, they can't say chair. Like,
yes.
Hey, mijo, get the share. Yeah. And I'm like,
they'll
share?
say share.
God damn it, you know what I fucking mean.
Or they'll say cookie. They'll put a lot of emphasis on the O's.
Yeah.
Oh, you want some cookies? I'm like, no. I stopped saying it like that.
Weird.
I'll never forget
one time. Dirty all the time.
I know. One time my mom came. I forgot who was coming. Some white people were coming to our house when I was a kid, and she goes, "Hey, they're rich, so make sure you get the good China." I was like, "What the fuck is
My
that?"
mom said the SH instead of the CH too. It was always,
yeah.
She would say share too. Like, don't mind, get the share.
Yeah.
Get the share. Come bring share. More share. No, more share. But yeah.
It's it's so funny. I would always be like the China, China, the China, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, none of that shit. Here we talking about. We use paper plates.
My wife loved it because one time she was saying like, "Oh, I get really worried when the kids eat the chips." And then my wife's like laughing because she knows I'm gonna make fun of her. And I was like, "Well, why? They'll choke. They'll choke on the chips." What the fuck are you talking about? I said, they're gonna choke on the chips. chipped out. She gets all flustered and she gets mad. And I'm like,
And his mom's so sweet too. I love his mom.
yeah, but later in life we started to get along, and now we're close as shit. But it's good now,
good.
like in that way. And I honestly want to know, what's your demographic, like your fan base?
You know, the other comedians I work with give me so much hell about this. I bring in a lot of old people, and I think it's because of the clean comedy thing. Like if you go to a Nate Bargatze show, so many older people are coming out to see, because it's clean, it's not offensive. They know this person's going to make them laugh. But the other comics I work with, they're all younger and edgier, and they're like, one guy I work with, Ernest Evans Sr., he cracks me up because I'll have him on one of my shows, and he'll come up to me when the audience is filling in, and he'll go, DL, God damn it, look at all the blue hairs out there again. And I'm like, I'm sorry. They're coming out.
It looks like a goddamn cruise fucking.
But it's
Bringing all the liberals out.
where you are in Austin.
But it's mostly like older people, my age, moms, couples, that sort of thing. I'm never going to be bringing out, a bunch of 25-year-old guys because they look at me like I'm crazy when I talk. Because I had a couple in the audience the other night. It was all my age people, and then there was a table of 25-year-olds. And I was like, what are y'all doing here? Did y'all know it was going to be a show with a middle-aged mom? And they were like, no. And I did not. I hardly made them laugh, but everybody else was fine.
Well, the stuff I've seen is hilarious. I think it could hit with anybody.
Laugh, yeah,
because he was laughing too, and we're just laughing. I was like, that's funny because but it's like even Fluffy had said recently, right? He goes, it wasn't until I did clean comedy where I started getting these deals and these bookings and all that.
Where the money's
because
at.
that's where the money's going to be, and eventually, like if we wanted to get more out there, we'd probably have to cut down on some of the stuff, but a lot of people get their bones being kind of like crazy, and then they kind of mellow out after a while.
Yeah. I mean, I give grace to a lot of comics that, people are like, he didn't do that before. She changed her style. I think we're all kind of evolving into what we're trying to get to, and that's okay.
But just people are going to hate on anything.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you're gonna find. You're gonna find some haters somewhere.
And then the thing is, like, just when people give them that attention they want, that's when they thrive, because they want to bring you down with them, because you're doing something that they wish they were doing but they can't, or they just don't have the balls to do. Because when you think about even doing podcasting, you're talking about comedy, you're putting yourself out there and you're vulnerable.
Yeah,
and it is a vulnerability. Like you could feel it. Like, oh shit, people are gonna judge everything I do.
One of the scariest things we do as humans is perform in front of people or stand public speaking. That's the scariest thing that you can do in a lot of circles. But
and you're just thinking, I know they're fucking talking shit about me.
They're not laughing. Why aren't they laughing? When I do my podcast, I interview doctors for their wellness program, and they're always so nervous. And like, what are we going to talk about? I'm like, just let me interview you. You don't worry about it.
Yeah. Where the good thing is, a lot of comedians will be like, oh, I want to be professional and all that. It's like, no, dude, be funny.
And we try to loosen people up. Like you came with a really good vibe. Like we're like, oh, okay,
I brought tequila.
Yeah. Yes. I know.
Cookies.
I do that. Yeah. So that's your thing, right? You bring cookies.
My thing. To every venue I go to, I get a big a tray of cookies that I usually get from HEB. Thank God. I don't have time to bake, but then I have a little, thank you note like I put there. But I really want to make it personable, and personal to that venue. And every time the venue is like, nobody ever brings us anything.
We always do like, what do you drink? Like I asked you. And we always do like, what do you drink? You need a bottle, we'll buy you a bottle, or whatever, and that's our thing.
Yeah,
like,
we try to make everyone comfortable, and like usually at the end we'll take you out to eat, because there's a burger place down the street, and we always take people out to go have burgers, and there's a little tiny bar. We always take someone. We take them to go out.
You're gonna see have a show later. I would have taken you up on that. Yeah.
You're gonna see some people. You didn't take us to burger.
Well, I mean, we try a lot of people, but a lot of people are like, no, I got to we got a gig after this. I'm like, okay, cool, next time.
Either they got a gig, they got something to do, or they just want to party, and it's like, all right, we got a lot of beer. Let's fucking rage.
Right?
Let's rage.
Like Jack Witcher, we took him out, and he got food, beer, and a fight. A fight broke out. I'm like, you got a fight. You got a dinner and a fight.
Memorable evening.
So, what's your thing that you want to do? You just want to continue touring around the country, and also, do you take your husband with you?
Sometimes.
I was gonna ask that. Yeah.
A lot of times he'll go. I get worried when he's in the audience because he's heard my stuff so much that I worry about him, and I'm focusing on him, and is he having fun?
This bitch sucks.
Yeah,
he's like your biggest one. Like he's like always the negatives.
And then
you see him in the back. Show your tits.
He's holding a sign.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
She's a lady boy.
He'll give me crap because he's very funny, but he's not a comedian. But sometimes when he starts with, when you said that one, I'm like, don't. Oh, no, you're not going to do that to me. You're not a professional comedian. Do not critique me because I am a very delicate fucking flower. I can't handle criticism. Don't tell me. But but he goes to a lot of shows. I have like 3 for Mother's Day weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Louisiana, and he's from Louisiana, so we're gonna go stay with his family for those.
Nice.
So.
Has your son or any of your stepkids like gone to see you?
Yeah, they've all come. When I did Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club last year, it was my husband's big birthday and my big debut. I featured. I wasn't headlining, but my headliner friend let me feature, and that was still a big deal at Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club. So we had 45 people come around the country to that show. And my son was in the audience with his girlfriend, and I do an impression of him. He's very Southern, and he wears a big cowboy hat, and he talks. He says things like, "Mother, how the hell are you doing?" And he's,
oh wow,
yeah, he's a very Southern. I
so you're from Austin,
and I'm like, and I say that in my set. I'm like, dude, you were born in Austin. Why do you talk that way? And he'll say things like, "Get her done." Like that's how he talks. So I'm like, yeah, and I said, did I give birth to Larry the Cable Guy? Like everybody laughs at that for some. It's dumb, but they laugh. But he's in the audience with his girlfriend, and so I said, I did my bit about him, and I said. People don't believe me when I talk about my son like that because my mom's accent is so extreme and I don't have an accent. And I said, but my son's here, so would you like to hear proof? And I brought him on stage at Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club. And he got on stage and I handed him the microphone. I said, okay, tell everybody how you say hello to me. And he did that. He goes, how the hell are you doing, mother? It was so cute. And then I said, now do your impression of your grandmother, Mimi, saying my name. And he takes the microphone and he goes, Donna,
yeah. I know. I forgot to say that earlier. Right? Donna.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah.
I love it. I love all that. That's hilarious.
So what's your goal? Is it like the stratosphere? You're trying to like
I just
Netflix?
want to travel. I mean, of course, every comedian wants a Netflix special, right? I just want to travel. I'm so happy to do. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm literally living a dream life right now. I get, when I get a yes or an invitation to a show, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is really.
I think your mom jokes would like really do well on the if you ever get a Netflix special.
Oh yeah,
like, they will do fucking
Family
amazing.
Stuff always does really well, and I'm actually going to be on the CW next week. I don't know when this airs, so in April.
We'll do it by tomorrow.
Oh, okay. There's a clean comedy show called Shed G's Clean Comedy Show. It's on the CW. I don't know if people watch TV anymore, but that's a really cool TV credit. So they asked me to do clean comedy on that, so that'll be fun. So
yeah, that's awesome.
I'm just getting.
I feel like you can definitely because a lot of like family shit, everybody can relate to that. It's not divisive and it's very controversial. It's very welcoming because it's like my mom was like this, and it gets people talking, right? Like, oh, my mom said this, and my mom like
every time I have a show, somebody comes up to me and they're like, my mom wasn't Asian, but she's Russian or she's Jamaican, and my friend's mom talked the way your mom did in high school. Like, there's always a story that they have to connect with me, and tell me these things, and that's when I get so emotional. I'm like, oh my God, you took time out of your life as a human being to come tell me this story, and you took time to listen to mine, and I get super emotional all the time.
But that is the dream, right? Like, to connect with people, and especially in a world of like a digital world that we live in today, you don't have this connection anymore. Everybody's just like, oh, I'll just DM you or I'll do this, and it's like, bro, like, take time to make a connection and actually have like that camaraderie that you get from just actually making people laugh, having fun. Because everybody just wants to be on the fucking phone now, and it's just like
I'm trying to break up with my phone. I'm like it's just too much. Right?
Well, when you start doing podcasting and other like your comedy, right? You put something, and you're like, how many people watched it? Fuck! I thought that was gonna kill. This sucks.
Yeah,
exactly. and then you're
living by it. You're like, well, what was wrong with it, and why didn't it go viral?
Yeah.
It
so I
ends.
definitely feel that.
I think my goal though in the end is just to live a life well lived. Just
live
be
your best
happy.
life.
And just look back when I'm old and go, I fucking did the thing. I did it. I told people I was gonna do it, and I did it, and I have all the best memories in the world.
Yeah, that's same for us, man. Because I was the same way. I remember when we went to Japan just to go visit. I was telling them I'm gonna live here one day. And then I was like, I did. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to go live in this. And I'm going to go do this. I'm going to be a teacher. I'm going to go teach in America now. And then I'm going to be a podcast. So everything because I'm one of those people, I'm just like, if I feel I'm going to do something, I'm going to laser focus on that shit.
You're a manifester.
Yeah. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. Like, we're going to do it. But I'm going to go all in, balls deep. Like, whatever I would do.
That's what she said.
Yeah, but balls deep for me is not that. It's not that impressive.
That's what the LP said.
That's what the LP said. But no, we're gonna get our share of LBs later in the summer. Now, I'm probably sure we'll see them. Thailand's a fun place. You got to go visit one time in your life.
Now that I travel more,
and it's cheap too.
Yeah.
Our money goes a long way over there.
Oh, yeah. I know it's cheap there. Getting there, though, I was looking at flights to go see my mom before she passed away, and it was expensive.
Yeah. Where, like, Thai time is, like, they also have Thai time, and it's, like, sabai, like, it's
really
weird.
relaxed.
So, especially the beach areas.
The flights just, that's the one part I'm just like, 16 hours.
Dude, it's bad.
And that's just to Beijing.
Yeah,
You see-
it's
and you-
23 hours from leaving here to Dallas to LA.
Is it that much?
Yes, because
Yeah.
I flew out of Houston, and it was a straight flight from Houston to Beijing. That was 16 hours. And then it was an 8-hour layover, and then it was a 5-hour flight to Bangkok.
Yeah, my mom did
See,
that.
because we do
trip
like
lot.
to fly to Tokyo from Houston, it's like 12 or 13.
No, well, my mom did it the hard
Yeah,
way.
'cause
I don't know. It took her 23 hours every time she went every few years.
I don't think it takes that long, but yeah, if you do it
I
cheaper
think
way.
when you add
It's
the flight time, it's
the
23.
layovers, yeah.
Because you actually
it's
lose a
brutal.
day of
I hate-
traveling.
And she
hate-
was jet lagged for weeks when she'd come home.
Oh,
And
the
that
older-
always turned me off too. I was like, I don't want to go somewhere and be.
Yeah,
fucking
the older you
hard.
get, the more jet lag
hard.
hits you.
It hit me bad when we went to Japan. I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah, I every time I go
I'm
there,
like, I am 40. Like, fuck.
I have to get my kids adjusted when we get there to that, and then we have to get them adjusted back.
Yeah.
So we usually come back like 2 weeks before school starts.
Sure.
So they by that by the fourth day they're kind of adjusted because we'll be up like 4 a.m. and they're like, "What are we gonna watch?" Because we have nothing to do and we're just up and
Right.
like the time difference is so extreme.
Yeah.
it's crazy, but I mean it's fun, man. I love traveling, me myself, but it is especially with kids. It's fucking terrible.
Oh, I bet.
Oh my god!
I
It's just
hate
like
that
here's a
much.
game. Shut the fuck up for a while.
Right. For 16 hours.
For 16 hours, just shut
I
up.
know, I feel bad.
Here's
man.
some melatonin.
I'm over here drinking.
Just fucking.
I'm over here just
feeding
drinking
them
my beer, relaxing, just having a good time on the
watching
plane.
movies.
Chilling.
Well, they do have movies, so that's
Yeah.
what's
That's
cool.
true.
Yeah, but they're horrible selections.
Yeah.
It's always the fucking Marvel movies.
I have some good stuff
Or-
sometimes.
yeah.
I've never had great movies. I mean, I
Crazy
had-
Rich Asians. Every time I get on a flight, Crazy Rich Asians is the movie to watch.
honestly, what I
Keanu Reeves, baby.
Oh yeah, that's
Hey,
the John Wick.
he's like a fucking sex symbol to the Asians, right? Keanu Reeves,
Oh,
they
for
love
sure.
him.
I just space out on the planes. I just stare at a wall. I'm like,
Oh,
I just
no.
start,
This is where I'm at.
and I just got shit going in there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
It's,
one-
it's mostly porn.
I'm one of those easy guys. I'm like, who am I gonna jerk off to now?
Can I have a blanket, ma'am?
I know, right? He's terrible. Why is he beating? What's he doing over there?
Oh, no.
I
But,
put it in the comments when I bought the ticket.
so what's before we go, what's new for you?
Still traveling a lot. Visit my website because I get now, aside from the dick pics, I do get a lot of messages from people like, when are you coming to South Carolina? When are you coming to New York? So DonnaLeeComedy.com is updated. So all my shows are there. And then follow me on Instagram. And
I was gonna say you're probably killing Florida because all the old people, right?
oh, they love me in Florida. Oh, my God.
Hell yeah.
They love me
oh,
in
there's
Florida.
Queen Donna.
I'm coming back. I did a gig, fantastic, fun gig in Boca Raton, and I was featuring for my friend who's a headliner there. And then I did another one in Naples. I featured for another headliner. The Boca Raton venue reached out right after that, and they were like, "We want you to come do 4 shows in May." And I was like, "Okay." So I'm triple headlining with some other comics then. But
Nice.
yeah, I freaking love those old people. They're
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah. The old people
people.
are fun. Yeah,
Sweet, and they're
They
rich.
laugh. Yeah, they have lots of money. They
Yep.
laugh. What's
have you
wrong with
have you
that?
been hit up for like a movie or anything like that?
Oh no,
No, not yet?
Not yet. I mean, I
Give
hope
it time.
So.
Nah,
Yeah.
I think you.
I think you will. Yeah.
Oh, I love you guys.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. No, I
love
wish you
that.
continued success, man. I think
Thank
you're
you.
funny. I think you're
Thanks.
extremely funny. And you do it in a clean way. Like when I watch your skits, I'm like, God damn, this chick's funny as shit. And I never noticed the boobs part, so I must
yeah.
have missed that.
I know. I was like, when you started mentioning boobs, I was like, don't look at the boobs.
I know.
I'm like, don't look at them. I'm like, come on, Chris, behave.
Right here. Right here.
know. See, it's a,
I'm like, God damn it, she mentioned boobs. Now I want to look at them.
no, so I must have missed that one because I saw the Kill Tony, the other
Second one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I purposely dressed in very baggy clothing.
Now you're gonna see me searching a
Yeah.
washing machine.
Donna's boobs.
Washing machine. You
Yeah,
know? What is
a
this?
whole genre that you should not go down. My favorite comment for YouTube, all the YouTube and Reddit haters after Kill Tony, they said don't go to the comments on Reddit or YouTube after you do Kill Tony because they're horrible. But they were so funny that I had to post about it. So I read off the worst comments. My favorite one was because I have brown hair. I didn't know Caitlyn Jenner was doing stand up now.
Oh, that's tough. That's a tough. That's a good one,
I
though.
thought it was hilarious. So I made a whole 2 posts about the worst things that were said about me. And
That'd be good. You just read off your
Yeah,
worst
because I
comments.
was laughing. I was I couldn't stop laughing at reading the comments. I was like, these are so good and dumb.
My worst
That's so
my worst comments come from all my friends. Like, look at this fucking manatee on the mic. What is this?
This guy, look at those thumbs, man. Put them away.
Hey, he needs to put something on those hooves of his. It's like that's all I get from them. Like, that's it. Yeah, it's all.
It's all like hard love. That's it.
It is hard love.
So where can people reach you?
Yeah, DonnaLeeComedy.com. And then I have YouTube, Instagram, Facebook channel. Everything's at Donna Lee Comedy.
Donna Lee Comedy.
Yeah.
All right. It was fantastic. I know you got to run because you're going to do a show. Where are you doing the show tonight again?
At a German place called Kunstler. It looks dirty. Kunstler. It looks like Kunstler. But it's
Nice.
Kunstler Brewing downtown. But yeah, I have so many back-to-back shows. I'm so excited. I produce a couple of shows too, so I'll put on other comics and then run those shows.
Before you go, I did want to say this: that urinating fucking bit you had. Yes. Oh my god, that was hilarious. I was like, that's funny. That was really creative.
A lot of audiences, I think, because of the accent, they don't understand saying urinate. So instead of saying marinate, my mom always said urinate. Donna, I urinate the meat overnight. I'm like, and I always heard it, but people would like look at me, and then when I go, "Mom, you mean marinate?" I say that on stage, and then they go, "Oh."
Oh, and your side job as the Beavers? I mean, not Beavers.
The
Buc-ee's.
Well, you went to the Buc-ee's. That was amazing. That was brilliant.
Even the second one you said, the one. Oh, look! You see a beaver.
The
get
beaver's
off
clean
now,
or something like that.
No, get off now. He even said, he goes, man, I had to think about that one, but fuck, that's funny. And I was
like, get off now. I'm like, oh shit, that's fucking amazing. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, those were great.
Yeah, and the last one's beaver ahead, jerky. Yeah, I think
the clean beaver one was what was it like? The beaver's clean.
Yeah, you're getting close to the beaver. Get off now. And then the first one's welcome to Buc-ee's, where the beaver's always.
The beaver's
those were great, but but I think people that have parents that speak a different language would, like, especially if they spoke like that's their first language, can relate to that, because they're, when you do have that, your parents say some shit sometimes that are like, what? Like, what? Like, what did you say? Yeah. And that's why it's so relatable, and that's why it's so funny, because when I heard it, and I love when you said, just because my mom didn't think I was getting bullied enough.
She opened a restaurant.
Yeah, and it was so good. And then when you said that joke, I was like, oh, that's fucking good. Like, I was impressed. Like, yeah, that got me. I was laughing my ass off. I hope you have continued success. I hope
y'all are so sweet.
we wish the best for you.
Thank you.
We're gonna hopefully we're gonna take a trip to Austin soon, and hopefully we could go hit up a show or something.
Yeah, for sure.
I would love
next
to
time I come back to San Antonio, I usually go to Upstage Comedy. I'll let y'all know, and then I'll get y'all some passes. But yeah, if you come to Austin, let me know.
Oh, we'll pay, because
we'll
I want
pay
to support
that,
you. Like, I don't. I'm not. We're not cheapskates.
Oh,
like
no.
Yeah, we'll be the guys like, woo, like I'll be the guy yelling in the background.
Yeah, he'll be the guy with the show your tits sign.
Yeah,
I probably would.
It'd be him and your husband, both of them
standing together. I have a quick story about that. I was in Michigan, so this is when I did comedy the first time, and I had a real tight shirt on, and I didn't know anybody. I was scared to death, and then I was doing the feature spot, I guess, or maybe opening. But this guy in the back, there's a full room at a comedy club I'd never been to, and he goes, "Are they real?" And I looked up at him, and I go, "Oh my God, yes, I write every one of my jokes. They're all real."
Okay, I think this tight shirt situation is not accidental anymore, because all your stories. I was wearing this tight shirt, and
I don't do that anymore.
He's like,
I was wearing this tight shirt. Like, I think you're doing this on purpose.
This one day when I was wearing a tight shirt.
Oh my God.
he'd be like, hey, Donna wants us to go see her. Is she wearing a tight shirt?
Yes.
Is she wearing a tight shirt? That's her thing. That's her milieu.
I brought her a shirt. Don't worry about it. Tell her to put this on.
But definitely go follow Donna. Thank you so much for coming in, and I hope we can meet up again and have some fun again.
I'd love to come back. Just let me know.
Share some laughs and do some stupid shit.
Right, for sure. Thank you so much.
Next time I'll wear the tight shirt.
Okay,
I'll get my C cups ready.
I'll hold the sign.
You'll see some big boobs in this one.
You want some real cleavage? You get some man cleavage right here with a little bit of pepper.
All right.
Oh, he's got some brown sugar.
Okay.
Thank you so much, and I hope people go and follow you, go see your stuff, and continue. Like I said,
watch Donna, motherfuckers. Make sure to watch her.
Yes,
continue to tour the country and have a good time.
Thank you.
All right, let's end it.
Thank you, Donna, for being there. We appreciate it.